There are things I need of you, things you may not understand, and may not wish to do, but please, do not make the same mistakes I did. My father, Howard, deserted me before I was born. I could claim the loss of my mother, and the letter I received after her funeral blinded me to what I had to do. It would be a lie. Human nature sealed my downfall. My name is Philip. If we are lucky, then by the time you receive this, I will be dead. If fate frowns, we all perish. Hello everybody, Ginger Dragon here with episode 1 of Penumbra Overture. So you guys, as it turns out, were about as indecisive as I was. During the vote, Penumbra beat Torchlight 2 by one singular vote. That was a really close call, not gonna lie. But in the end, Penumbra won, so I'm going to be playing through the entire Penumbra Collection, which I'm really looking forward to. Horror is easily one of my favorite genres. And, well, for like the fourth or fifth time, I'm really looking forward to playing this game. Anyways, that's enough talk. Let's get right into the exposition. For players who are bad at action games, I'd like to think I'm like most players, so we'll stick with normal. My story began in February, year 2000.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it. So when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me.
That's not good, don't do it.
The university I taught at was world-renowned for two things, physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
I gotta wonder, is this guy related to Daniel? Because I remember Daniel was from Mayfair as well. Probably doesn't matter. But yeah, this game did come before Amnesia, so it also seems quite a bit more modern than Amnesia. As I understand, you actually get a flashlight in this one rather than a torch. Oh, okay, E and Q is lean. Alright. Okay, right click is examine. Got it. This fog closed in on us almost as soon as we left port. Haven't seen any landmarks for ages now. I don't know how they're managing to navigate. I'd be as good as lost at sea if it was on my own. Not a thought worth thinking. Well, let's take a bit of booze and throw it against the wall. Because alcohol is bad for you. What we got down here? We got Campbell chicken noodle soup! Well, at least I ate well. Is this the map? I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date. But landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. Alright, we got a book. Before I grab that. Always good to have a notebook to jot down interesting information and reminders. So I take it that's where the hints and the reminders come from. I think I left my torch in the desk drawer next to the bed. It can be opened using my left mouse on it, holding the... yeah. Pretty much, amnesia controls... oh, this thing's rather low down. But yeah, in case you don't know, in Britain, they call flashlights torches. Not sure why, it's just a small cultural difference. Flashlight switches on and off via the inventory tab, or hopefully with the shortcut F. Hopefully! Now where's the emergency glow stick? Should be over in the locker. The locker's locked! That's probably, if I had to take a wild guess, the key is in, oh, there's a note in here. And more booze! Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need, so that you can come home to me safely and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls for you. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing you've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout, but I said they were... Alright. Can't help but feel like I didn't get the full message there. If I didn't, oh well. Okay, so it's... Come on, get out of there. Now where is that key? Unless I probably... Yeah, I've got it. Aha, I remembered. Let's use it over there to pop this baby open. So torch is F. Alright, fair enough. I'll probably be calling it a flashlight, because I'm American. Extra batteries and an emergency glow stick. Comes in handy if the torch inside batteries. I should be able to access through my inventory or with the shortcut key G. So is that thing like permanent or off? A little ghoulish, but it should be a decent fallback if the torch runs out. So I guess it's permanent. Also, I kept the lock. Alright, sounds like it's ready to go out. I think I've successfully looted my room to the fullest extent. Because I don't see anything at the foot of my bed, and I got a two-bedder, so... That was someone else's note that they'd left in the boat on accident. As I stepped off the boat, setting off into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and a new hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. Ah, the blinding light! Oh, that's not good. That's Fraps being stupid, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Seriously? Oh, there we go. There's sunlight. Come on. Come on, there's gotta be some way. Seriously. Unfortunately, Fraps is the only recording program I have right now that can record this game. So I'm forced to fall back on it. I'd love to click the graphics option, but, you know. Advanced. Oh, come on. What can I turn off here? Yes, anti-aliasing. That might help. Hopefully I don't need to restart my game to do this, but if so, oh well. Shadows, I want to keep those on. I'd imagine shadows are pretty key. Medium. Alright, doesn't look like I need to restart to bring those options back on. Nope, never mind. That's annoying. Let me see. Fraps seems to be recovering. Maybe once the snow's gone, I'll be fine. Hopefully. Although I have no idea where I'm going. Aha! There's a hatch! I suppose I need something to break in. Can I bash it with the lock? No, I can't. I'm not even gonna waste my time. Alright, there's gotta be something around here to break the ice. I'm so sorry about the low frame rate, but it's bugging me just as much as you. If I click on the enter... Oh, right. Take a rock. Bash it with the rock ice. Oh my god, these rocks are heavy. There's gotta be a better way than this. Uh-oh. If I use interactive, I can swing... Interactive mode. Oh, hello there. Alright. Let's go ahead. Oop, that's E, not R. Come on. Wait. R was interactive mode, right? Ah, there we go. Hope to God it's not frozen inside as well. Come on. Spin it. Come on. My mouse pad is so small. I got this. Spin. Spin. Move the keyboard. Oh, that sounded like I did it. Unless I spun it the wrong way. Nope, I did it. Alright. Pull! Heave! And in. Loading. I highly doubt this place is going to be heated, but you never know. Hopefully it will be. That didn't sound very comfortable. What the hell? Those are mysterious voices. So wait, did I fall? Oh, yeah, I did. Looking around, maybe I didn't survive. Ooh. Alright. What have we got around here? We got a mining notice that's written in Klingon, so we can't read it. Pull the barrel. Let's see what we got around here. Probably shouldn't be using the torch like this. Ammunition. Ooh. Please don't tell me this will oh, hello there. What have we got here? Oh, everything's going blue. That was interesting. Hello. Yeah, ammunition. I already know about that. Heavy looking wooden barrel. Could there be anything inside it? I don't know. Oh, a hammer! I can swing this hammer if I hold left mouse. I can make a backswing by pulling the mouse right, and then following the motion by pushing left. The opposite works too. Pulling back, then thrusting forward produces a stabbing motion. I reckon if I hold down right mouse after holding the backswing, I should still be able to look around. So... alright. Oh, there we go. Haha! Alright, so... let's stab it. Nope. Die, barrel! Oh, for a second there, I thought I was missing the barrel. Nope, everything dies after a time. Can I break this? I doubt it. Nope. A metal shelf, but it looks like there's something behind it. Nah. Alright, let's move this thing. Excellent work. I take it this door's locked, though? Yeah. Figures. Though, is there something inside this barrel? Die! 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 Got the back and forth swings. You can't tell me that there's something hidden inside barrels and not expect me to search them. Anything? Nope. Alright. You lied to me, game. You lied to me. Oh, hello there. This is actually... I saw it flashing. That must mean that it's important. Oh. There we go. Oh, stop going psycho nuts. Not sure what the metal rod will be used for, but I'm sure I'll find out eventually. Hold on, can I drag this onto the hotkey? Yeah. Flare. Could be handy for a light sword. Actually, I'm going to throw it up here on 3. No, 2. 2's a bit more accessible. So this one up here. Oh, wait, no. That one's already got a hotkey. Alright. I certainly hope this blue doesn't mean anything. Oop. What's over here? Branching pathways! Nope, never mind, not really. I lied, just kidding. What is this? Looks like there's some kind of industrial... Aha, but there is a way to operate it. We get a metal rod. Ooh. Oh, everything went orange. Alright. There we go. Oh, I did it. I opened the gate. Oh. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches, located in a remote Arctic wilderness, and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets. Emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there if something goes wrong. Part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. Jot down a note just in case. Let's see what it is. I don't see any notes here. Oh, there's been a cave-in. There could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth. Alright. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd best be staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by pressing left control will give me the chance to hide in the shadows. I'll know I've got it right because of the blue tint in my vision. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard, unless something's right on top of me. Better remember to shut off any light sources, though. So, okay, so the blue tint isn't going crazy. My best bet is to hide for a couple seconds or so perfectly still. God, that's so uncanny. I'm so used to amnesia that, Is there something down here? Yeah, I'm so used to amnesia that whenever something distorts on the screen, I think I'm going insane. Like that'll be virtually invisible, and after some time I should get my night vision back, provided I stay still. Alright, alright. I like it. And we've got a map here, it looks like. I assume I'm exit. Yeah, your location. So we're right here. These caves are actually pretty extensive. Explosives! Workshop, storage. Let's go to storage first. Is this cave supposed to be so bright? Should I turn the gamma down? I don't know. Because it feels like this cave is a bit too bright. What is this? Still some juice left. Alright, so can I ignite it or something? Eh, who knows. Storage room. Anything down here? Anything at all? Lots of useless junk. I bet it could be a decent hiding spot. I got a bad feeling about this. Oop. What have we got in here? Hello? There's a draft coming from the base. Oop, hello there. We got a lighter. If this lighter wasn't empty? Oh, so it's empty. Damn. Did I hear sound? Or is that just me walking on this wood? I'm hoping it was the ladder. Rocks. There's rocks down here. Get out of here, stupid rocks. You're not welcome in that. What is that? Oh, I see. It's a crate. It's a pretty great crate. I'll go down there in a bit. For now, I think I'll... What is that? Oh, we got painkillers. I assume they'll heal me if I take damage. Whoa! Stop whispering. I don't know what just happened. What the hell? What just happened? Yeah, that probably wasn't. But I'm gonna do it more anyways. I don't like the sound of that. Locked. So it sounds like there's gotta be another way in. I don't like this. Hup. I don't like that sound. Hearing... Oh, what was that? Something's telling through here recently, though. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Spiders, spiders. Yeah, neither do I. God. Just for the record, I am a bit arachnophobic, so yeah. Ladders. I can use this to fend off the spiders. Ooh. That steam could... Yeah, I figured so. I know, I've seen it happen. I watched a Hollywood... Oop, what the hell? That's a... We've got dog-killing spiders down here. God help us all. If a spider catches me by surprise down here, Jesus, I'm gonna scream. I said I wouldn't do PewDiePie type scares, but spiders are the... Are those... Okay, I thought that was an egg sack. Day 1. I begin this record still in the hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be of scientific value. Despite the chaos which has ensued in the 6 hours previous, my aim is to remain secure until what help there may be arrives. And to that end, I've barricaded myself into a small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. Ah, that must be the guy. I hope that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine really is cursed. It's almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here, and now, 30 years on, fate has struck again. Well, that doesn't sound good. And the body is no longer here. I hear them scurrying. Alright, let's go. Still hurt. See another note over here. Ugh. If it weren't for the size of these pieces, I'd say these look like eggshells. My earlier assumptions on the benign nature of my cellmates may have been made in error. After a careful autopsy, I am concerned that there may be a small volume of natural chemicals stored in the stomach, which, if ingested regularly over a period of time, may become psychotropic or even lethal. My only real chance is to break out of here and raid any stashes of supplies I can find. However, the evidence against such a move is insurmountable. 1, I have no source of light. 2, I swore to myself that I wouldn't leave until I heard a human voice outside. The spiders are so tasty. Stop talking about spiders, God. Like, I'm not the most arachnophobic guy in the world, but if I see a spider, things are gonna get nasty, I guarantee. Something's caving in. Well, made it here without incident. Can't open it with the lock intact. Do I still have the hammer? Thought so. Got the batteries. These chests must be quite common. Hopefully. They come with good stuff. What is that? Ah, fluid lighter gas. Not sure what I can do with that, but... Oh no. It looks like this is a dead end. Wait, was this ladder literally here for nothing? I think the ladder was meant to be used way back when. And that means I have to go back through the caves. Back to the spiders. Yeah, it looks like there's no other way. Ah, damn you frictional games. How dare you prey on my fears. My irrational spider fears. Ugh. Just keep going, just keep swimming. Oh. Oh. Wow, that was anticlimactic. The gas is hard to dodge, alright? Where am I? Do I have the lighter fluid? Yes. No, those are painkillers. Okay. Well, now I know that the ladder is not important. Unfortunately, I do gotta go and collect those notes again. Gonna complete this as much as possible. Yeah, my guess is that this ladder is to get back out, so I'm gonna go ahead and prepare the escape route before the spiders decide that it's time to nom on human flesh. Yeah, there it is. Ah, there we go. Slide! Oh, this isn't Far Cry. I can't slide like that. What was that? You got another scanning thing. Spiders in small places. I don't know if I can go through with this. Yeah. You and me both, pal. You and me both. I'm trying to remember which Amnesia mod there was, but there was one that had these spiders as enemies. So I'm kind of worried they might end up being enemies here as well. Do I still have the notes, actually? No. So I do, in fact, still have to find those again. Alright, we already read that. Carry on! Oh, great, I'm lost in the spider caves. Alright, this way. Ah, there's the killer steam. Well, I'm already surviving better than I used to. Yeah, those are eggshells. I don't like that at all. Go. And seismic activity. There we go. I made it through flawlessly this time. Die. I said die. There we go. Lock was a hell of a lot stronger this time. We got more batteries, and we got the lighter fluid, more importantly. Alright, let's head back into the caves. Wait for it. Go. Get hit. Was there something? No, those are just the sacks. Hello? What was that? That's not good. And so of course I go rushing in. Sounds like all movement is stopped. And I'm out of the spider cave, so I'm good. That was my best chance to get some... oh boy. Well, they went through that door. What was in here? Got a note. Day 200, my god, man. It has been some time since I recorded any findings in relation to the spiders with whom I have shared my existence for the past 8 months, partly due to my enforced retreat from their basement territory. Not too long ago, their behavior seemed overtly aggressive, and so I've attempted to barricade the main entrance to their lair and secured myself within one of the smaller rooms above it. The only one with an operational door lock. The other reason is that I've been recovering from a minor operation which I was forced to conduct myself without the aid of anesthetic. Even if I did have any anesthetic or surgical tools, I couldn't afford to be less than diligent with my work, so anesthetic was out. Surgical tools were all well and good, but although I may be becoming old and rusty, I still trust my penknife to do the job just as well. The procedure itself was elementary enough, a simple amputation of a non-vital organ. I began to notice a thick glue-like substance forming on my tongue, and I was forced to accept that it had become infected through constant toxic indigestion. Give me the key. You got anything else hidden in here, buddy? Doesn't look like it. And what do I in here? That's a spider. The largest spider I've ever seen with its gut carved open. Oh god, I still hear the spiders pitter-pattering around. And I kinda sorta oh boy. That note was a trigger, wasn't it? I don't see the spiders. I think we'll be fine. What's over here? The blood trail leads in here, and it's caved in. Hole isn't large enough for a man. Do we have burrowing spiders? Oh god, please tell me there's no such thing. This is not going to be good for my arachno. Ooh, beef jerky. Seriously, what does that do? Not without aroma. Not really sure what I'm going to do with that, but I suppose I'll figure out when I go to the offices. Alright. Hold on, I'm gonna use the lighter fluid. Where is it? Oh, wait. No. Go back into tab. Use this with this. And we've got a full lighter. It's filled up and ready to burn. Not really sure.